flag in sector 3. Seconds. Stay double file. Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, let's go.
was in second place starting the race and then I crashed. So, GG. Over at the last possible second. What's going on is that we'll either start at the end and have a great start, or I'll start at the front and fucking throw it all away, and I can't ever get podium, so that's what's going on. fucking ridiculous, man. I recovered so well. I'm over this shit. And it's all because I couldn't trust him. He threw a move up the inside where like, what? Like he did such a late lunge to the inside. I was like, this dude's fucking crazy. I have to keep an eye on him. And then I just totally missed my breaking point. And I thought I slowed down enough, but I guess not. Ridiculous, man. You can't have a single good fucking result. I qualified a freaking 5th, bro. Got into the fight for the lead within the first 2 laps. And then just... it's garbage. I kept going off track at the beginning, trying to avoid the people behind me because they were just being so erratic in the way they were driving. Like, I just had to like preserve my car. I was like, I'm not trying to figure out if they're actually going for the move up the inside or if they're just faking it. And there was points where their dive bombs just like looked like they were just trying to take me out. At least I'm gonna finish in front of Commas this time. I'm so fucking over it. Whatever.
Waiting for exceeding check limits.
Dude. a chance to catch up to 6. Now I don't. Watch we get a freaking drive-through penalty right here. Unbelievable. Now what's that saving me is that 8 and 9 are fighting, and then the leaders are right behind them, so they have to give way, you know? So garbage, dude. Like, the moment that something goes wrong at the beginning, I like lock in for like 15 minutes after, and then I'm just like, yeah, my race is over, and then I just start making so many mistakes. I turned up the traction control and somehow I'm slipping more? Like I have less traction? What?
Yellow flag accepted.
Well, somehow I lost positions from where I started, and again, I start at the front, I end up in the back. I start in the back, I end up in the front or in the middle, or with direction towards the front, and then I just end up at the back again. So, just bad, bro. And like the lag really doesn't help. Like the whole server's lagging. Like there. Just started again. It stutters like every couple seconds. I have 190 ping. Just by the way, if you ever get aero damage on Monza, pit immediately. Don't even check to see how much time you lose. If you have aero damage, and you can immediately like sort of be like, I think I'm a little bit slower, pit immediately. You lose so much time. I just barely calculated the fuel pool. If I hadn't gotten that stop and go, I probably wouldn't have made it. For what the fuck, dude? No! What? Oh my god. What the fuck is this guy doing? Bro. This is the second race in a row where someone does that to me, dude. Where they're back markers and they get so in the fucking way that I end up getting a drive-through penalty. No, my god, bro. What am I even supposed to do when people do that? Like, he's literally like full stopping in the middle of the freaking race line. Do I get DQ'd? Like, oh my god, dude. So annoying. It's like they fucking do it on purpose. Like, I swear to God, just every single time I come up to a back marker and it's the last lap, it's like they get in the, oh my god, I'm over it. I'm not even gonna complain about it anymore. This is just my luck. I broke early and a lot, and then they still froze on the frickin' racing line. Pretty sure I got DQ'd. Well, from fighting all the way back to 7th to getting DQ'd for freaking speeding in the pits now. God damn it. Fuck it. I can't, bro. I literally fucking can't. Like, I do my best every single fucking race, and someone always fucking destroys that shit for me, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do at that point? Like, am I supposed to just ram into him? Like, is that what I'm supposed to do? Because that's what I'm just gonna start doing. Every time I come up to a back marker and they freeze on the racing line, you know what? I'm just gonna hit them from now on. Because fuck that. Like, this is absolutely wasting my time. Oh my god, bro. So over it, man. Like, it's every single damn time, man. Like, it's like it's literally like driving on the street. They see you coming up and they're like, oh, this was probably gonna go around, and then they fucking freeze. Like, I feel like I'm playing against bots sometimes, dude. Like, how are these people that bad? And it's so ridiculous because they're not even in the battle for the championship. They're not even close in points. I'm in the top 10 right now. I just need a fucking first place finish, and I will be in first place in the championship. It's that easy, and I can't get a single podium, bro. If I literally just got 2 podiums in one weekend, that would be it. But now I just have one more opportunity for this weekend, and then the next weekend is the 24-hour Nürburgring. There's no way I'm ever going to get podium on that thing. So it's over. That's it. Championship over. All because of that. Like, I had the fucking opportunity. I was literally right there, and I could not trust the people behind me to not hit me, so I kept getting track invalidations. Like, they were literally on my bumper every single braking zone. Like, they would leave no space, and they would throw moves up the inside that were absolutely ridiculous, and I would end up having to go wide. And it's just like, bro, like, what am I supposed to do when I'm forced wide? There you go. It's just fucking, I don't get it, man. Like, it's a huge blue, bright blue block on their screen that literally, and it tells you faster cars approaching. Like, it can't be any more clear as to what's going on. You're about to get lapped again. Get out of the way. And like, the worst thing is I was actually slowing down the last couple laps. I was like, I don't think I want to catch up to him. But I couldn't slow down anymore without risking getting passed from behind. Fuck, man. I can't even grind my freaking rating. Like, I'm looking at it right now. He's literally almost at the apex by the point. Oh my god. And then to make it even worse, you know why I got the drive-through penalty? You know why? It's because they slowed so excessively after the apex, they didn't even hit the gas. They know how the fucking penalty system works, bro. That is ridiculous. So if you get passed off track and you slow down enough, and by the time they recover, you're still behind them, they get a penalty. So over it, man. Like, oh, and no one's registered for the next race. So the next race is literally, if there's no one in it, I've wasted my whole fucking day. Wasted my whole fucking weekend again. Just trying to win this championship, but I can't because these fucking people just don't know standard racing procedure. Hey, you're about to get backmarkered on a turn where there's literally just one line. Maybe don't sit in the line? God damn, bro. Like, how do I receive a crashy? What the fuck? What? Huh? That's fucking ass, bro. I literally had nothing but good racing on this freaking race, and someone gave me a freaking crash report. That's so dumb. You should have seen that start, bro. In fact, you should go back and see that start. Like, I'm gonna look back at it right now because it was such a good start. Like, I was actually impressed. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, so I started 6th, right? I get a sick launch. I'm immediately up into 4th. Turn 1, guy on my inside just absolutely sends it up the inside and then parks it way too inside, so I just send it even further, and then I get the move. Somehow we get I get a tiny little bump. I'm still in 4th, and then 3rd and 2nd just take the absolute most disgusting line through the 2nd chicane. Gives me a run on them. Now I'm on the back straight, and this guy just goes for a weird move. Yeah, okay. So I think Moraru gave me a freaking crashy, because he's a little, you know. Every time I've raced against him, he hits me off. And I forced him a little bit wide, and he just didn't like that. Okay, so first track invalidation. I just outbroke myself. That's what's up. Yeah, that's just all me, bro. I'm just butt cheeks. And no, no one's gonna sign up for this next race. I already know it. This is how it always is. For the final race of the day, no one signs up. I don't know why. Rip. I tried, man. So, as it sits right now, I guess I lost positions in the championship because I don't see my name in the top 10 anymore. Yeah, because it turns out that the people who were in that lobby that finished ahead of me, turns out they were, like, 2 of them were actually competing against me. Moraru was actually competing against. Cedric is now in the championship contention. That is ridiculous, man. This is bullshit, dude. Like, I did so many races at the start of the season. You know, thinking that like the more races you do, well, they're giving 2 cockpits away. They're giving one to the winner and then one at random. However, like every race finishes an entry, right? But I did so many races where it was just like me and one other person. And like it turns out you get scaled points depending on the strength of the lobby. So even if I won those lobbies, which I did, I was getting like basically points as if I got like barely top 10. So I've literally wasted so much time on this. Like, I'm just gonna, from now on, I'm just gonna do championships that are like, have a legit point scoring system outlined, because I was just running it and then I sent the like a Discord ticket. I opened the Discord ticket with SimGrid asking like, yo, my points, are they scaling properly? And they were like, yeah, they are. They're scaling very much properly. They get scaled by strength of lobby, amount of people, And you only get their 2 best results are the only ones that get taken out of the weekend. So, GG, brother. Like literally, if I get one pole position, one, if I had won this race, I probably would have been in top 5, maybe top 3. Nah, fam. Jesus. What triggers me is that they gave me a freaking crashy, bro. Like, what do you mean? I get a crashy for exceeding track limits in order not to hit people? Alright, well, I'm gonna take a break. I have no clue if the next race is gonna happen. It should be at 3:45. I'll send you a text if it does. But man, that was bullshit. I should have woken up early and done the 9 a.m. race. Would have given me a little bit more opportunity to score some actual decent points. Or, if a race does occur, it'll be occurring at 3:45. Next race, 3:45. Natalie wants me to read the chat. What else is in the chat? Oh, you must always leave the space. Yeah. I did not see that. You must always leave the space. You know? Bro, no. I'm almost at 80. Look at that racecraft though, just slowly increasing. Okay. Alright, next race at possible 3:45. To the other person in here, thanks for joining. I think that's me actually, what the hell? I'm thanking myself because I'm watching myself on my phone. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.